Welcome, General Thompson fans. Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing mock draft number, I guess, on the YouTube too, in the actual online rounds 3. Because of the fact that if you go on SteelersCountry.com, you will find a mock draft I did earlier on. That being said, let's get started. I'm gonna try out. Let's see if I think I found it editing software. So if the video is edited, then the pictures will probably pop up on the screen somewhere like around here or there, wherever. If it doesn't, then can't really help you. But yeah, here we are. So what happens? Pittsburgh gets the 20th pick. None of the players there none of the players they want, they don't want to try to reach. They feel that player they can get, it will fall back to them. So they trade the pick away to the Dolphins. So they give up the 20th pick and the 138th and receive the 122nd, the 156th, and the 29th pick. And with the 29th pick, they take tackle Bernard Raymond from Central Michigan. I'm using my phone because I have a saved picture of here of all the picks. I like Raymond. We need tackle, or we need offensive lineman. It's no surprise here, realistically. So, Raymond, while he does have some aging concerns, would you rather have a lineman that's in his well, he is a 25-year-old rookie. I'm granting he's a rookie, so, and I guess, but would you rather have an aging, tackle who's probably on the decline when you can build up, a lineman yourself? Obviously, 25 versus maybe like 32 isn't that bad, and a lot of people would rather take the veteran because at least they'll be a little bit more trustworthy. But, I mean, we saw Trey Turner, who was a Pro Bowler, and, I mean, look what happened with that. So, yeah, anyway. And with the 52nd pick, the Steelers take Leo Chenal, Wisconsin linebacker. Would be nice to pair him up with our other Wisconsin linebacker, Mr. T.J. Watt. I think it's a great pickup, personally. I'm excited for it if we do it. It makes sense. They'd have chemistry there, and our linebacking definitely needs some work. Joe Sherbert honestly, the trade looks more fair now. Everyone thought it was a steal. Now it's looking more fair. And in terms of Devin Bush, this is his, I guess, not last year. I give him, his, doubts because, he was injured. I get that. Coming back off an injury, but this is it. You prove that you still got it, or, we just made one of the worst picks in Steelers history. Alright, you go down like Jarvis Jones and Artie Burns. Anywho, but getting this as competition, and I mean, yeah, it's a good pickup. Round 3, we take a wide receiver. We take Alec Pierce. I like the move, Cincinnati. I mean, I think it's a good move for us. We're going to end up losing Juju. We're going to end up losing James Washington. So being able to get, another wide receiver, and then maybe pair him with, like, I don't know, someone in the free agency wire. I don't know. Someone, I'd like an older vet, obviously. But I'm not going to get, my money twisted here. But yeah, I think it'd be a great pickup, and yeah. Round 4, we pick Neil Ferris Jr., D lineman. We need D line. I mean, we gotta work on our run game, our run stopping badly, and getting Neil Farrell is a great pick up. I think it would be fantastic. I personally would like it very much, and yeah, I'm excited to see what goes on. So yeah, Neil Farrell Jr. Round 5, we get a round 5 pick from Miami. We take Luke Wattenberg, more of just a depth piece. These last pick some more depth pieces than anything else. You may get a chance to play, but you're not going to get much of a chance to start, unless injuries are really that bad. But yeah, Luke Wattenberg maybe might be a practice squad player at best, but it allows he's a rookie, he's young, so we can utilize him. That's probably the person we're gonna end up having a center for, from free agency. So that's just more depth. Round 6, we take Chamari Connor, the CB, from Virginia Tech. We need corners. Joe Hayden's leaving. Witherspoon may leave. I think we signed Witherspoon. I think it's a smart move to do that. Maybe get another veteran corner. And then draft one for depth purposes, obviously. Same thing here. Depth, I think, potentially could be, in there in the slot. But I like, or nickel, or dime, but I do like Norwood, and I do like Cam Sutton in the slot. So, we'll see how it goes there. But yeah. I think we draft Ben Brown in the first 7th overall, in our first 7th round pick, as guard. Depth purposes, obviously. I think Kevin Dotson's going to start in terms of his right guard position. I think we're going to move him back there, and I think we might move Kendrick Green to the left guard position, because that's where he played most of college. Is that a bad idea? Not necessarily, but based off the fact that he can't block as a center, I don't think moving him to guard's going to change much of his blocking. But year 2, anything's possible. He may use his this year to motivate himself. Who knows? And then, out of my whatever random pick, it's the last pick, round 7. To me, it's Mr. Irrelevant. I guess you can consider it, not really, but Trey Sterling's safety. There's not much to really say for it. I mean, depth really. Practice squad may not make the roster. This was just me making some random pick. I don't not much I can really say here, but yeah. That's basically it. That's my 7th round mock. I mean, you get some needed O linemen. You get, you get some defensive pieces. You don't get a quarterback, but that's saying, I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure we're all like 75% sure. Have that feeling that Mason Rudolph's going to be the starter. And not that I don't hate it, because obviously as a Steelers fan, I want to win, and Mason Rudolph doesn't. But, I mean, part of me, Mason was balling, and then he got a concussion. And the one thing I did was not listen to my rule, which is you got to give time for players after major injuries, and especially concussions. You don't walk out of a concussion with your same head that you used to. So, now obviously, he had time to prepare. I mean, but dude was playing well versus Cleveland, and the last week almost won the game. And then the Lions game, we were planning for Big Ben to win that we were practicing with Big Ben. We weren't practicing with Mason Rudolph. So, that I don't really blame them for that. He wasn't getting first team reps. So, now obviously he should have done a lot better. But now that he'll probably be getting a lot of the first team reps, and that he'll actually get a lot of the starting positioning, and in terms of that, unless Dwayne Haskins is a great camp, or likely we pick up another quarterback or draft another quarterback, because these are mocks after all. I do believe that we will get a quarterback, Mason Rudolph, but I do have a 75% chance. So, but yeah, I'm giving him a team, seeing what he can do. I like a lot. I mean, I gave him another weapon. It stings because I would really like to have James Washington on the team, because I feel like Rudolph and Washington have that connection. They'd really work well, but it is what it is. So, yeah. I guess don't forget to like, favorite, comment, subscribe. You guys are really boosting. You guys are really viewing my video. So, I really appreciate it. Subscribe. I'm going to try to do more of these, obviously, coming in. I'll do some drafting. I'm trying to work on the channel with some editing, seeing what I can do here and there, hoping that I can fix things up here for you guys, make it look a little pretty. Don't have any ideas. I'm just kind of going to go on. the schedule release, there'll probably be a video just giving my overall prediction based off of after the draft, free agency, and all that. I guess go check out Steelers Country. I'll link it in the description. It's a great place. If you want, it's not like it's Steelers news. We will be covering, but it's more opinion. It's a more opinion based articles. So if you're not really into that, then go stick to Blitzburg, or you're behind the steel curtain and other places. But if you're okay with some opinionated, especially for me, I'm going to be posting probably a lot of hot takes. Now, my hot takes will be not overlooked, but I'm not. Let's just say the executive editor will be overviewing my hot takes to make sure that they're realistic, which I try my best to do realistic hot takes. Like, Aaron Rodgers gets traded to the Browns for like 3 firsts and like a second. That's something maybe like last year or whatever, making a random scenario up. Obviously, that's a little bit more of a hot take, but it's a realistic one. They're gonna. I mean, if you look what we were gonna offer, so yeah. But yeah, you get what I mean. Like trading Juju for like a second and a seventh, maybe a third and a seventh, or third and sixth might have been a little bit more realistic. But now that he's gone, but yeah. Anyway, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. I'm gonna try my best to keep up, acclimated. I think I'm doing good. Thanks for semi blowing up my last vid. We'll see what happens now. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and this is John Thompson saluting off.